Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, for nerds, by nerds, hanging out with
Nerdarchy Ted.
And if you guys been around for a while, you know what this is. At the end of every week, we do our wrap and let you know everything we did this past week, you know, with links and all of that good stuff. What the hell's going on, Ted?
What's that noise?
Where's that coming from?
Let's check the computer.
What is that?
Well, that was a hell of a lot easier than I thought. So you thought you were going to be watching Nerdarchy, but actually, you're watching the DMG. Boy, oh boy, it's taken me years to hack into this thing. The koala dials finally have gone my way, and I'm managed to get my way into Nerdarchy to bring you their weekly news, nerdy, something wrap. I don't know, sounds like some kind of quesadilla. Well, I found this huge list that I've got to read out. Now, apparently, if you want hints and tips about what to do in your gaming, you have to join Nerdarchy, the newsletter. So you go to nerdarchy.com/newsletter and you can sign up. I know I have, because I keep getting these emails from a guy named Dave. What you doing, Dave? Plenty of interesting tips. It's not like spam, you know, where you want to put it in the spam folder. Hey, Dave. It's something you start to read and then click on some other things and all of a sudden you've wasted an hour of your day. So what, Dave? But it's not really a waste because you did actually learn something. Say that again, Dave. Of course, if you want to get fancy merchandise that has this amazing logo designed by Ryan, this goblin-y character with the Nerdarchist bomb on the top, you can go and check out the Nerdarchy store, where there are things at fine prices for fine gentlemen and ladies. Woo! Tie-dye. Ladies' tank top. I was promised thongs. Where I come from, a thong is different to what you think a thong is. That's for sure. But they said there'd be a thong. I didn't find any thongs. But there's a cool mug though. I need a new mug. Now, of course, if you watch this channel a lot, you'll know about GM911. If you have a problem and no one else can help, maybe you can hire the Nerdarchy crew. That's right. They will sort out any problem that you have, toiletry or otherwise, to do with your D&D campaign, or possibly even some other game. But they do a lot of D&D. So you can go to their forum and check out the GM911 section. Of course, you can always send an email to nerdarchy@gmail.com, where Dave will be diligently sleeping at his keyboard. Of course, if mugs and buttons aren't your thing, you can support them on Patreon. Patreon.com/Nerdarchy. From as little as $1 a month, you can be enlisted in the N.E.R.D. So you can game with Nerdarchy. So you watch these weekly wrap-up sandwich newsy video things, and of course you can find out if you are on that list. Of course, there's a Facebook page as well. There's a hell of a lot of Nerdarchy stuff. Donate to their new Nerdarchy plan of action war chest thing. Any basic searchable social media thing, they're on it. Go there, do it. So what the hell did they do this week? So on the website this week they had World of Darkness. What is your sign? I think I'm a Capricorn. We also had a tabletop role-playing game review, and that was of Dragon Age RPG Core Rulebook. The basics, getting started in Western martial arts, because, you know, West style. And of course, Kickstarter Behemoth, about the Tarrasque. Now, of course, if you want to check all this out, look in the description below, where you will find links to all these things, including my channel, the DMG.info. I'm the crazy fool on there who cuts things up out of cardboard, sticks them together with hot glue, and slaps a whole lot of dollar paint on it. And I edit. Go for the crafting, stay for the editing. On the tube of use, Capturing the Demons Prize, live D&D 5e gameplay. Of course, you can check that out. That is on every Saturday. You'll see live play videos going up. So you can sit back, relax, cup of coffee, or a couple of shots of whiskey, and away you go. They also talked about same character types in your D&D adventuring party. Why have 5 clerics when you could have 5 barbarians? 5 dwarves. Now, why didn't I think of that? Then, of course, there's their new series, Hooked on Dungeons & Dragons Adventures. And this one was on Hell-Torn Nobleman. This is their new series. Hopefully this continues a lot, which is basically about a lot of adventure hooks you can start to throw into your games to start a one-off session or a campaign or something like that. So, how to fish in D&D when you don't have the swim skill. Hall of Ages Game Master Tips World Building. That's right, Lego. No. And then there was 5-page tabletop adventure design with Scott Garibay, and of course Scott Garibay, 5-page tabletop RPG adventure design. That was a very interesting video. I did watch that all the way through, and I clicked the like button. So if you like this video, click the like button. You can also comment, share, and subscribe to see future videos, which I will not be in because they will not allow me back after this mess. Another Game Master's tip, and of course this one was on how to create your own adventures and campaign settings. Isn't that in the book? The lengths and depths you may want to go to, or how to circumvent that, as Ted goes on about circumventing West style. Then flashy fighting styles in D&D, how to kill someone with a glue gun, 101. No, that's my channel. Then D&D's discussions, how to run a prehistoric D&D game. How far back do you want to go? Then there was puzzles in your D&D game. Everything's a puzzle. I have no idea what's going on. Why am I holding this thing? It's all a mystery. Legendary Dungeons and Dragons monsters. Imperium Titans of 5e D&D. That's a very interesting one. Check that one out. And of course, what does your class say about you? Why on earth would someone become a ranger? I mean, what do you think you are, Aragorn? I mean, roam around, shoot some stuff. I had my dinner made me on a tree, ranger style. Nah, thieves, steal your dinner. That's the way. Fighters, fight for your dinner. Paladins, paladize for your dinner. And of course, wizards, fireball. That's cooking, D&D style. And then that's it. Is that all you did this week? Well, I don't know. There's 3 of you. It should be 3 times this. So if you want to see future videos by these 3 Nerdarchy champions, subscribe. It's the red button down below. Of course, if you want to have any comment on what's been happening this week, comment in the section below. If you have anything to say about me, that is the last person who left a negative comment or a dislike button. Be warned. I hacked into this channel. I can hack into yours. The DMG.info. See ya.
So, we want to thank Gareth for doing that for us. Gareth for doing that. That was friggin' amazing. That was awesome. Well done. I had forgot to send him one thing, and that was our out-of-the-box D&D encounters from Mike Gould for this week. We had to actually do everything in advance, more so than we normally do, so I screwed that up. It's bound to happen. But, Gareth pretty much said it all. There's nothing else to really say, so with that...
Until next time,
stay nerdy.